Hello everyone and welcome to Coding Career Academy. Today I am going to introduce you Just Jain. He is from Bombay and he is doing wonders in coding. So today I will show you the live demonstration by Just Jain. You also can experience, you also can witness that how he is coding. Just Jain, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and how are you, Just?
All good, sir.
And since how long you are learning this coding?
1 month.
Since 1 month, okay. In this 1 month, how many programs you have practiced?
Some 100 about, sir.
About 100 programs you have practiced.
Yes.
Just tell me, how is your experience?
So it is very interesting, sir.
Okay. And I have seen lot of passion in you, and the way you really answer the questions in our class is extraordinary.
Thank you, sir.
And I believe you have a great future. You have great future in this coding industry.
Thank you, sir.
Just what's your future plan? Like what you want to do?
In IIT Software Engineering, sir.
You want to do software engineering from IIT.
Yes.
And do you know IIT Bombay is famous for that? Like the
Yes, sir.
preference. You know that?
It is hard to achieve that.
Very good. So that's your goal.
Yes.
You want to get into IIT. Very good. From which school you are?
SL Porwal, sir.
SL Porwal. It's in Bombay.
Yes, sir.
Like which area
Yes,
in
sir.
Bombay?
Bhinder.
It's in Bhinder. So why I'm asking you is, the school has given great foundation, and with that foundation only today you are going to achieve this success, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So I personally thank your SL Porwal school, who has given an extraordinary training to you. They made your strong foundation so strong, so that your logics are so good, and you are able to coding. You are able to do coding today in this way. Okay. So just then, can you tell me how many types of programming constructs are there?
There are 3 types of programming constructs: sequence, selection, and loops.
Sequence, selection, and loops. Very good. So you said that you have done hundreds of programs. So can we demonstrate live here?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So you take any 3 programs of your choice. Okay. But see that they should be a little bit complex. Okay. And right from scratch, means right from zero line, you start demonstrating everything.
Yes.
And if I ask any doubt in that, you need to tell me, and don't feel panic. If it doesn't run, or if you face any problem, I'll really help you. Means we'll see that the program will compile successfully and it will run successfully. Okay. So just I have given permission to share the screen. So please share your screen, start the respective IDE to write the program, and start the coding. Okay. So first share the screen. Just which IDE you are using?
Code block side.
Code block side. Okay. Fine. What is the first program you are writing?
The palindrome number.
Means program to check whether the inputted number is palindrome or not, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure that you can write that program?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. And I'll ask you some doubts also in the middle, and you have to clarify.
I will save this program first as palindrome.
Okay. So you are saving your program with the name palindrome.
Yes.
Okay. See, file name should not have any space. You have given one space here. Okay. Fine.
With the title as program to write the inputted number is palindrome or not.
Okay.
I will write dash control stdio.h. This is the header file.
Okay. Just what is stdio.h stands for? Can you tell me?
No, sir.
Standard input output. STD stands for standard. IO means input, output. Dot H indicates it's a header file.
Okay.
Fine. Next.
I will in type, integer type.
Okay.
I will rev. Rev means reverse.
Okay.
R is result.
Okay.
I will say number and number 2.
Okay.
I will initialize all the integers to 0.
Okay. All the integer variables to 0.
Yes, sir. It's a printf. Enter number.
Just what is this printf?
Which is output, input output.
It's output function.
Output function. Yes.
Okay.
Percentage D is the format specifier for int.
Okay. It's a format specifier for reading integer numbers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And percent of I will store the number.
Okay.
In number 2, I will store as number.
Okay.
Means I will store the number into number 2.
Okay. The number variable you are assigning to number 2 variable.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's a while loop till the number becomes 0.
Okay.
Means till the number becomes 0, the loop will run.
The loop will run continuously till the number
Becomes 0.
Okay, very good. Just in which class you are?
7th pass, sir.
7th pass. So now you are in 8th class.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Now the result equals to number percentage 10. In this, we are if we input 132, the
Okay.
number, the result will be 2, sir.
Means you are assigning reminder to R variable.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next.
Now reverse equals to multiply by 10 plus R. In this we will say reverse multiply by 10. So the reverse is 0. 0 multiplied by 10 is 10 plus
Okay.
the R is 2.
No, reverse into 10. How much? 0 into 10.
0
0 plus R.
plus R.
Whatever it may be the R value, that will be assigned to reverse now.
Yes.
Fine, good, good.
Now say number equals to number divided by 10.
Okay.
Now we will extract each numbers from the input number.
So here I have a small doubt. Can you tell me the difference between percentage and divided by? Like what is the difference exactly?
In percentage, we get reminder.
Okay.
In divide by 10, we get the last number.
Last number or
The first two number. First number we extracted the last number.
can I say like percentage symbol will give you the reminder and divided by symbol will give you quotient?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next.
If the number 2
Okay.
equals to reverse.
Okay.
If the number is equals to reverse, then it will print.
First of all, can we tell our audience that what is palindrome number?
when the palindrome is when the number is reversed and it is same as the number inputted, that is called palindrome.
Can you give an example of that palindrome number?
Like we inputted 1, 2, 2, 1.
1221. Okay.
Yes. Now we will reverse it. It will come same as the number.
Okay. We have something like palindromes words also. Palindrome words. Do you know that?
No, sir.
If we reverse it, we'll get the same word.
Yes.
Like palindrome numbers.
It is same as number of words.
Yeah, words. Words. Do you know that? Any example? Do you know palindrome words?
No, sir.
Madam. M-A-D-A-M. Madam.
Yes.
You reverse it. You'll get the same word.
Madam.
Mom. M-O-M. Mom. Dad.
Dad.
Okay. Race car. Check once. Race car. R-A-C-E-C-A-R. Race car.
Yes, it is.
So these are known as actually palindrome words. Means if you read it from reverse, you'll get the same meaning. Okay, fine, no problem. Continue.
Okay.
Just here I have a doubt. Like before you run the program, can you tell me why you have taken number 2? Like I can compare that number with reverse also, na? Like why you have taken number 2? Can you tell me the exact reason for that?
Because we are doing some percentage and divided by the number, na. So the number will be rapid. The number will be 1, 2. So I'm initializing first with number 2. Okay. So the full number is saved to number 2.
So no, why can't I use that number variable directly? Means can I say number equals to reverse? Can I work like this?
No, sir.
Why? Can you tell me the exact one word reason there?
Because we are using this. The number is divided by 10. The number is percentage 10. So then digits will be single and all.
Okay, means the number variable what you have taken, na, by the time the loop completes, it will get vanished. Means it will become 0 actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have to use that word while explaining the subject. Of course, like you understood the program you are doing, but if someone asks you, the explanation should be like this. Means when you keep on dividing that number by 10 every time, at some point of time the number will vanish. Means it will become 0. So you can't compare 0 with your reverse number. Is it clear?
Yes.
If at all, if you compare, every time it says that it is not palindrome because they are not same. Do you understand that?
Because it is 0.
Yeah, it's 0. It becomes 0 by the time this process gets completed.
Yes,
so what we are doing is we are storing that number in a temporary variable. That is we call number 2, and that you are comparing. Okay, what you have done is absolutely correct. But audience, if they are watching this, and if they have any doubt, like why you have taken number 2, so that's why I have clarified them. Okay. So now you can just save this program, compile, and you can run it. And let's see how.
Program is saved.
Okay.
Saying entering number.
So number is palindrome. Absolute. Super. Like
should
without.
We take correct, sir?
Yeah. You can close. And you just run like one more time. This time you give 2568. Okay. Very good. So when you look at this number from the reverse, it's 8652. Is it clear? So it's not the same as the original one. So that's why this is not a palindrome number. Very good, Jess. Very good, really, you have done an extraordinary job. Close this window and congratulations really, because without getting a single error, you have just done this program.
Thank you, sir.
Can you do one more example?
Yes, sir.
Tell me which you are going to do.
I'm making an house purchase program in which it will say to purchase this type of house. If there are number of, it depends on the number of members in the house family.
So okay, fine. I didn't explain this kind of program in our class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I never explained. Like how you got this idea. Let's have small discussion on that and then we can write a program on that.
Actually, I want to write some big program. I was not getting any idea.
Okay.
So I got an idea of this.
On this. Okay, fine. Fine. Write that program and we'll see how we can write. Just we'll stop with 2 programs only. Why? Because the programs are little bit lengthy. So like it will be more time consuming. So we'll just take 2 programs only. Okay. So do this program.
House.
A house. Have you given any space there?
No, sir. Not.
No, don't give any dot also. Keep it simple. House purchase. That's it. Okay.
Program. On which type of house
So from this, like I'm understanding that your program is going to suggest you the type of house
Yes,
based upon the number of people living in that house, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That program only you are doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your program will suggest you that which house will be suitable to you based
Yes.
upon the number of family members who are going to reside in that house, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good, great idea. I think you are living in Bombay and you know the house sizes. That's why you
Yes.
got this idea. Okay, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Because houses are very congested in Bombay,
Yes.
and if there are only 2 to 3 members in the family, I think they don't require big house. They can live in a small house. I think. What we call people live in one single room. What we call that? What we call that house?
Chal, like
Chal.
chal.
Chal. Chal or
Chal, chal, yes.
chal. Okay. Fine.
I will say integer type. M means member.
Okay.
So, index.
So you are asking the number of members who are going to live in that house or in the family. Okay.
Yes. Index. If I say you should,
Okay. You are displaying a message now.
yes, you should live in. Now it will be just type, sir.
Okay.
And so it is. If the member is greater than or equals to 9,
Okay. 9 is nothing but 9 family members, like 9 members in the family.
yes,
Okay.
so def
Okay.
if the members are greater than 7,
Okay.
I will and there's 4 BHK flats.
Okay.
If the members are greater than equals to 5, so can I change it to 6, sir?
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So that's upon these numbers are actually as per our assumptions, isn't it?
Yes, sir. If the members are if the members are less than 4, it will say 1 BHK.
So that is the final one.
Yes, sir.
Final. Very good. Your idea is great, really. Just I appreciate your idea.
Thank you, sir. The program is complete, sir.
Okay. Compile and run once.
And then
Say 15 members, 15, 1, 5. You should live in bungalow. Super, super, super. And this time again you run and say 5 members, 2 BHK flat. Super. And recently newly married couple and there are only 2 members. Is it clear? So you just enter 2, husband and wife, just 2 members. For the 1 BHK flat is super. Yeah, you can close this. Just let me tell you, like you got this idea. Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Based on this idea, you have developed this code.
Yes, sir.
But in future, like your dream is to get into like IIT software engineering, isn't it? See, this type of programs, you can take it to next level. Means, I think you heard about artificial intelligence, machine learning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mean, using those kind of technologies, you can develop an application in such a way that based upon the buyer's age, their profession, their taste, their food habits, your application can suggest which type of house will be suitable for their mentality, for their budget. So that is the actual biggest level of project. But I think there are so many applications available in the market, and in future we'll get that kind of applications also. It's something like this. Suppose a person who is confused, like where he can stay or where he want to buy a flat. So you can develop an application in which you can input the income of person, okay, from which native place the person comes, what is his food habits, means he is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, and we can enter their age, we can enter their profession, lot of things, like if they have children, about the children, that this. So after feeding all this data in your system, our system will give you a final suggestion saying that Mr. So-and-so, for you, this area will be best suitable. Is it clear? And this type of house will be best suitable for you. So I really appreciate you for this small idea, but you can take this idea to the next level. So So once you grow up, once you, like right now you are just in 8th standard, at this level if you can do this, so by the time if you go to engineering, you keep thinking on this and see that this small concept you can do a big level where this will become a whole application. Is it clear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So people who are confused about in which area they can stay. See, everyone wants to stay in Juhu. I think it is one of the costliest area. Is it clear? I don't know much about that, but I believe it is one of the costliest area.
Yes, sir.
Bandra is one of the costliest area.
Yes, sir.
So you can develop an application in such a way that once you feed all the information about a person based upon his income, lifestyle, profession, children, caste, religion, then finally your system will give you a suggestion. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Means even like if you are from Jain community, is it clear? And you have the sentiment of going to temple every day, then you need to choose an area where the temple is available in a nearby your house, and you can go by walk, or within 10-15 minutes of travel time you can reach to the temple. Is it clear? Like if any parent is there and their children are into sports, is it clear, and that is the biggest priority, then your application can give suggestion that you can choose a house in so and so area where there are many sports academies. Is it clear what I'm going to say?
Sure.
So see, you try to work on that particular concept and see that you can develop a big application.
Yes.
Really, I appreciate your efforts. And guys who are watching this video, like if you have watched up to this example, then it shows that really you are also interested in coding. Okay. Otherwise, you would have not watched up to this level. So I'll give you WhatsApp group link below this video in the description box. And if you are also interested to code just like Jash, is it clear? Then you can please join in that WhatsApp group and stay connected in that group. Every month I announce 4 to 5 batches on coding, and if you are interested at that time, if I am going to start a new batch, then definitely you can join. And all our classes will be completely online. By sitting in your home at your comfort zone, you can attend my classes. Okay, so just really it's a great experience, like doing live code with you. And by the time we complete our course, like you said, 1 month it's been done.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So still it will take 1 month of time, like because we are going much deeper into the subject, and like all the other members in our class who are at your age, okay, and they are also a lot of passionate. They also have a lot of passion. I think you have observed that. So I'm going much deep into the subject. So it may take 1 month time or more than 1 month also, but we'll learn in depth. We'll learn in depth of the subject. Okay. So again, after 1 or 2 weeks, you see that what new you can do. If you get any idea like to develop something new using this C programming language, then you please come up with that idea. We'll show that idea to the public. Okay. So just wish you all the best, and you have a great future ahead. And I heartfully tell you that you should get into IIT, and you should fulfill your dream of getting into IIT and becoming a software engineer.
Thank
Okay?
you, sir.
So wish you all the best, and bye-bye. Take care.